Hello students, in today's lesson we will learn about the office automation tools, in that features of word processor for BSc 5th Sem session 2. In features of Microsoft Word, we will learn about how to perform basic tasks in a word processor, edit and format the text, work with tables and pictures, and work with the language tools. See, this is the Microsoft Word. By clicking on the desktop or on the start button, we will find out this one. See, this is the window of Microsoft Word, and this one is called as the title bar, and this one menu bar and standard toolbar. Formatting toolbar is there, and this one is called scroll bar, and this blinking it is called as the cursor, and this one is ruler, and at the bottom of the window it is called as the status bar, and this is called as the working area of the word processor. See how to navigate within a document using our mouse, or you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move the cursor vertically or horizontally. The home key moves the cursor to the beginning of the line, and the end key will take it to the end of the line. How to save a file in Word document? To save a file in Word document, click on the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar, or click on the Office button to choose how to save the file. See, this one is Office button, and this is the Quick Access toolbar. When we are clicking on the save, automatically where you want to save, the space it is showing, whether you want to save in Word document or whether you save in a Word template. Like this, number of options are there. To open an existing file, we have to click on this button, and this menu will opens, and click on the open button, and after then we will get the existing file. For printing a file, we have to click on this button and print on a print button. Prints one copy of your file using a default settings. When you need to, you can modify the settings of your print in the print dialog box. Editing and formatting text. In this, word processors can able to do the cut, copy and paste the text, undo and redo the actions, justify or realign the text, change the font parameters, change paragraph spacing, and various other editing and formatting functions are present in editing and formatting text. See, for selecting, hold down the left mouse button and drag the cursor, or other way is hold down shift and use the arrow keys on the keyboard. For copy, you can find the copy and paste commands under the home tab. For pasting, you can also copy and paste by clicking with the right mouse button on a word we have selected to pull up, and a shortcut menu. Using cut plus paste is like moving text from one location to new one. The cut command is located in the home tab or in shortcut menu when you right click on the selected word. For formatting the text, In the font dialog box, you can make changes to the type like style, size and color. This is the font and this is font style and this is the size of the font. So the font style, put a word in bold or italic for a best effect, and we can underline and as well as shadows or details like strike through. The formatting text is here in this is called as the font and this is the size of the font and this is the color of the font. Many of these text options can also be found on your home ribbon in the font group. See, bullets and numbering is there and undoing mistakes is there. You can use bullets or numbering option to organize the information into lists. See, these are the bullets and these are the numberings. Sometimes if you want to reverse the last action you performed, for this you can use the undo button, and similarly you can use the redo button to repeat the last action. These are the undo and redo buttons are there. For creating tables and pictures, we have to go to table and here we have to number of rows and columns select and then print on the this page. And after then for inserting any pictures or inserting any columns or right or left also we have to go to insert button. For inserting pictures, we have to go in the clip art or in picture. Then we have to select one of the picture and come to the screen and click on that. For page layout and alignment, we can specify the arrangement of object, text and graphics in predetermined positions using the alignment settings. You can align the selected text to the right, left or center by using the left, right and center alignment buttons. Here this is the page layout, that is page layout window, and this is the page layout, that is portrait and landscape, and here the size of the page is there. Next, spelling and grammar check is there. Here wavy red lines are used for spelling errors. When we will get the sum of the red lines, that is for spelling errors, and when we will see some of the green lines, wavy green lines, that is shows the grammatical mistakes. You can check the spelling and grammar of the entire document by clicking the spelling and grammar button. The spelling and grammar button is present on the review tab. So this is the review tab. See here, one of the paragraph, 2 lines paragraph is given. Receive temporary access Houston Public Library resources. Here one word is wavy red line and another line is wavy green line is there. So like this it will show the spelling and grammar mistakes. I hope you will understood this session. Thank you.